Hello students, welcome to my class. In today's session, let me go through the essay type answer questions from the poem As I Grew Older by Langston Hughes. Look at your publication. First question. In essay questions, look at the first question. Langston, what is the question? Bring out the central idea of the poem and explain how the poet conveys it. Answer. Langston was a leading writer and thinker of the Harlem. Here R is silent ma. Harlem. R is silent. Okay. Harlem Renaissance. The African American artist movement of the 1920s that celebrated African American life and culture. So now we are at introduction of author. He rose to fame with his collections of poetry. So the weary blues and the fine quotes to the youth. He was an early inventor of the Zaz poetry. He condemned racism, promoted equality. Yes, he condemned what is that racism, racial feelings. Is it clear? And he promoted equality and celebrated the African American life and culture through his writing. So what is that? He's a patriot. He was a patriot with his writing. Yes, he influenced whatever his writings on culture influenced the public citizen a lot. Yes, he promoted with his writings. He influenced the promotion of equality among the people. The present poem, As I Grew Older, though first published in 1925, is included in his first collection of the poems. The what is his? Look at here. The present poem, As I Grew Older, though first published in 1925, is included in his first collections of the poems. The Weary Blues in 1926. Now this is about the introduction of author. So introduction of author, so what's that? About here discussed about his poets, about his poetry. And during his time, there was a racism between Africans and Americans, Americans and Africans, racial feelings, blacks and whites, differentiation of blacks and whites, whatever it is called as, that is called as racism. Yes, right now we are calling it as racism. What is that? It's a differentiation between black and white. So he was born in such a society. With his writing, yes, with his writing, he influenced, he encouraged the equality, he encouraged the promotion of equality among the people. Yes, like a patriot. He was a patriot. Now, after introduction of author, now let me go to the question. Answer to the question. What's the answer? Bring out the central idea of the poem. Look at the central idea. The central idea of the present poem, As I Grew Older, is about one's dream in life and the hardships one has to face and the strong will one needs to have to realize the dream. What is that? The central idea. What is the central idea of the poem? One's dreams in life and the hardships one has to face and the strong will one needs to have to realize the dreams. Realize the dreams. What he was saying, whatever the dreams, always, yes, is going to be dream. Yes, that should be realized. So whatever the dreams, whatever the dreams they have, At last they are going to be ruined. At last they are going to be like a dream itself. Never they are going to become never they are going to come in our real life. Yes, always the dreams are dreams itself. Never we are going to prove our dreams. Whatever the to achieve our dreams. Never ever we achieve our dreams. Whatever goals, whatever aims, etc. We cannot, even though we have so many of dreams or aims, etc., etc., but we cannot achieve these, whatever our dreams. Yes, it's impossible to achieve our goals. The poet starts by describing a dream he used to have a long time ago that he had since nearly forgotten, but it was right in front of him. He says, what he was saying here, the poet was saying that, what he was saying, yes, I had so many of dreams. Yes, when I was in my childhood, I had so many of dreams. I thought to fulfill my dreams, but at last, what happened? He, right now, at last, when he grew up, yes, when he reached his adult age, he lost whatever he forgot. He have forgotten his dreams. Though, look at here, in the childhood, he had number of dreams to fulfill. But as days days were passing, yes, what happened? Even he had forgotten his dreams because he couldn't achieve his goals because he is in such a society. Yes, because there is a racial feeling between blacks and whites. So he don't have that much scope, that much resource to whatever to achieve his goals. So whatever the dreams he had, yes, right now he had forgotten his dreams. Look at here. He had he used to have so many of dreams long back ago that he has since nearly forgotten. Right now, forgotten. But it was right in front of him. What he was saying is, I got yes. Right now, I forgot whatever my dreams. But it was right in front of him. What he was saying, whatever that there in front of me. He says, but it was there then, in front of me, bright like a sun, my dream. What he was saying, whatever his dreams, when he was in childhood, they are in front of him. Look at here, in front of me, bright like a sun, my dream. What he was saying that my dreams, he compared his dreams, whatever his aspirations, his dreams, his goals, as if, yes, he felt as if bright light, yes, bright light is sun, my dream. However, a wall rose up slowly between the poet and his dream. So whatever, as gradually, what happened? As days were passing, what happened to his dream? So what happened? A wall rose up between the poet and his dreams. It rose and rose until it touched the sky. Yes, right now the wall, yes, it reached the sky. So now he can't fulfill his dream because such a big wall arose, yes, arose between the poet and his dreams because there is a racial differentiation when he was in childhood. Yes, what is that? Racial differentiation in the society, whites and blacks feeling. The poet uses wall in a figurative manner. So what is that? The poet uses wall in figurative manner. So he said wall. What is that wall? Differentiation. Wall. Understood? What is the differentiation between blacks and whites? That is the wall. Here the wall refers to racial. What is that? Just now I said racial discrimination and injustice. Yes, injustice to blacks. It's not a justice, it's injustice. That is the wall. The wall refers to racial discrimination and injustice that the African American people face in America. What he was saying that this injustice to blacks. The wall next. The wall is a shadow. What is that? The wall? Yes, it is like a shadow. The poet proclaimed, I am black. What the poet was saying that I am black. He lays down in the shadow, which prevents the light of the dream from shining on him. All he can see is. Look at here, he was saying that I am a black. Yes, he was a black. He lies down in the shadow. So what is that shadow? Wall. Wall is the shadow right now. He is saying that I am black. Whatever the wall that prevents the light of the dream from shining on him. So this wall, whatever the wall rose between the poet and dream, that wall is here. It's like a shadow. The wall is a shadow to him, which is preventing the light of his dream to fall on him. Yes, to shine on him. All he can see is right now what he's going to see, what he's seeing right now, only the thick wall, only the shadow. Right now he's seeing only the wall and the wall shadow. That's it. There is a thick wall. That's it right now he is able to see. Because a racial discrimination between whites and blacks. So he's black person. So he's struggling. Yes, he's facing lots of problems with this racial discrimination. So he is saying that whatever the hurdles that made his dream not to achieve, yes, that made him not to achieve his dreams. That is what is that the wall. Here he compared the wall with, yes, well, here the wall is a shadow. Yes, what is that? Here the wall is a shadow which is preventing the light of dream, because he compared his dream with the sun. His dream as bright as sun. Yes, he compared it with that. And thus this wall is preventing the light, the shine of his dream. Yes, it is preventing shining on him. It prevents the dream. It prevents the light of the dream from shining on him. Yes, right now he can see only thick wall, only the shadow. This is fairly straightforward symbolism. The poet represents the African Americans who had to relinquish their dreams due to racial bias in early 20th century. Yes, because of the racial bias. So what is that? Americans who had to relinquish their dreams due to racial bias in early 20th century American society. 20th century American society. So, what's the society? American society. The poet may have experienced a wall of injustice that rises up to gradually block the sunlight. So, what he was saying that the poet may have experienced the wall of injustice. What is that wall? That wall is differentiating. It is in between the poet and dream. Yes, a wall rose up slowly between the poet and his dream. This wall is preventing. Yes, what is this wall? It's preventing the light of his dream shining on him. So he was saying that whatever that it gradually blocked the sunlight. Next, Langston deliberately uses the symbol of shadow as a way to actualize his character's blackness. So, what is that? Look at here. Here, author, poet deliberately uses the symbol of a shadow. So, what he was saying that yes, here he uses the symbol of a shadow as a way to actualize his character's blackness, just to show that he is black. He belongs to black. Next, what is this? Here the wall, whatever he just the wall is a shadow. Here he symbolized what he uses the symbol here uses the symbol of a shadow because the opponent is black. He's a black. So here they used such whatever he used the symbol of a shadow in the poem. His race his race is the barrier that is keeping him from achieving his dreams. Whatever his race, what is that race? Racial feeling. What is his race? Black color. That is his race. Whatever his race is a barrier that is keeping him from achieving his goal. He is unable to achieve. He couldn't achieve. He is unable to achieve his goals because of the his whatever his black color. So whatever he, about his race, what is that? His black color. Yes, it's stopping him. It's acting like a barrier. Next, as the poem progresses, though the poet's helpless and apathy towards turns into determination and vigor, creating a shift of energy. He says, look at that. What he's saying. My hands, my dark hands. Break through the wall, find my dream. So what is the just stanza like? Look at here. My hands, my dark hands. Actually, he's black. So he's saying that he's comparing. So he's saying on his hands. My hands, my dark hands break through the wall. He's asking his hands, yes, your black hands just to break the wall, that wall which is disturbing me not to achieve my goals. So it's disturbing whatever that disturbing because of its disturbance. Let my hand, which is black, I'm a black, even my hands are black. So let my hand kick that wall. Let my hand break that wall. It's clear. Break through the wall. Find my dream. Just break it out. Then I can find my dream. So he is in this way he is saying. Next, by confronting the obstacle, the poet has found his voice and his purpose. Here Langston uses this violent language to show that the speaker is suddenly empowered. The poet forcefully commands his dark hands to break through the wall to see his dream. So here he used the word dark hands, very important. Here he used the word dark hands for what? To break the wall, whatever the racial discrimination wall that is being meted down upon him. However, however, in the end, he is determined to break the silence. So right now he want to, at the end, yes, he is determined to break the silence. He cries, my hands, my dark hands, my hands. What he how he is crying? He's saying that my hands, my dark hands. He wants to break through the wall. Yes, that arrow that rose up slowly between the poet and his dreams. Look at here. And find his dreams. He wants to break apart the darkness and what is that? Smash the night. So what he wants to do? He wants to break the wall. Yes, whatever the wall. He wants to break the wall apart, break apart the darkness and smash the night. What he was saying that break darkness, break the darkness and smash the night. Yes, he, look at here, he wants that shadow to break apart in the thousand lights of sun and a thousand whirling dreams of sun. So what he was saying, look at here, he want to kill the night, he want to kill the darkness, he want to smash it. He wants that shadow to break, whatever the shadow, because of the wall, the shadow was created. That shadow should be should be break. Yes, should be broken apart. Yes, into thousand lights of sun. So and a thousand whirling dreams of sun. The poet forcefully commands his dark hands to break through the wall so he can access his dream. So whatever he's saying that the poet forcefully commands his dark hands. So what he's saying that my dark hands Yes, should break the wall. Yes, should break the wall to success to so that he can access his dream. So whatever the poet wants to break the wall with his dark hand, he is no longer willing to let it lavish beyond his scope. He wants to shatter his darkness and smash that night. That's what he wants to shatter this darkness and smash this night. Langston uses the violent language to show that the speaker is suddenly empowered and feels no equivocation or anxiety about what he must do.